Hi, thank you for joining us. My name is Dr. David Remelstein. I am with Nutrimos, the ultimate fat loss system, the greatest fat loss system in the history of the planet. I'm here in beautiful Cranford, New Jersey on a wintry day. And today we're going to talk about visceral fat, what visceral fat is and why it is so damaging and why it is a leading cause of diabetes and heart disease and other things. So, a little background information. Not all fats are created equal, and most of us have a sense of that. But the most dangerous fat that's in the body is called visceral fat. Now, the word visceral fat, visceral means organs. So visceral fat is the fat that surrounds the organs. Here we have a sample of 5 pounds of fat. Imagine this leaning up against your organs. And that's one of the reasons why this type of fat is so dangerous. It's purely a matter of space and geography. But it's dangerous for a couple of more reasons. One of them is that this fat has a nasty tendency to leach into vessels. So the way to understand that is like this. Most of us cook on occasion. And when we do, sometimes there's some oil, there's some grease left in the pan. And it's a bad idea to pour that down the drain. Obviously, the drain can get clogged. This is the same idea. We don't want to clog our drains. In addition to that, this fat has another problem, which is that it is very active. We think about fat as something that just lays there. But visceral fat sometimes actually functions as a renegade organ. And it's not behaving nicely. It's not playing with all of the other organs. What it's doing is it's producing. And what it's producing is bad hormones, including cortisol, which is also known as the stress hormone. And it's also producing systemic inflammation. Now, if you Google systemic inflammation, you're going to find out that it is the root cause of many of our worst diseases in this country. Heart disease, which 1 out of every 2 people will get. Diabetes, which 1 out of every 6 people in our country will get. It also will cause things like arthritis and dementia. Here's the way to think about inflammation. It's like having little fires throughout the body. If the fire happens to be in the blood vessels, you're going to get heart disease. If the fire is in the joints, you're going to get arthritis. If the fire is in the brain, you can have neurological issues. So that's the danger of this fat. This fat does not benefit us at all, and it's very important that we're able to get rid of it. Let's face it, all excess fat is bad, but they're not all created equally. That's our tip for today. I want to end off here, and I want to wish you the best of health.